folks, Species7 here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farm Sim 15. We're here on Iron Horse Farm, and I think we got time to get a seeding in here before the sun goes down, so I'm going to, we can't get this puppy to fill up. We're going to put canola into field 9, I think. Maybe 10. So I'm thinking maybe 9 we'll want to save for our corn. Okay. You filled it up that much and then you stopped. Was there a reason? Oh, there we go. I guess there was. Apparently I must have used up all the bags in the front of the row. There we go. Alright. Now, this is my new MB track. Actually, I've done a little bit of trading around here on some of our gear, and I really like this. This is a nice bit of gear. If we look here, we get all kinds of cool things like, where are we here? We can switch from that type of a connection to an actual saddle for being able to pull the other type of trailers. I don't know why the words are escaping me right now. It must be because I just hit the record button. So yeah, we've got that functionality, which of course we don't want that one at the moment. We can also do things like pop that one up and pop that one up, which is really cool. It does have the front loader, of course, with so we can run a front loader on this. So I got rid of our little New Holland. What do we got here? Keypad 4, we can get rid of those. 5 will actually get rid of the front mount, or fold it up, but of course we don't want it folded up at the moment. So yeah, it has some pretty neat features indeed. So I like this one. And then of course we can turn the beacons on. Beep, 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 beep. Neat, eh? There you go. But yeah, it does certainly have some nice features. Seems to run really well. We also have duals, should we care to run them. So I like it. Very nice. One of the nicest MB tracks I've seen. So I sold our 1500, and we're going to stick with this guy. So let's see about getting them out there and getting them put to work. Like I say, I think our first job here is going to be to get some sunflowers sowed up. I've still got bales to pick up, yes, and I know it's almost getting embarrassing at this point, but yeah, I do still have some bales to pick up, and yeah, I do still have some straw to pick up. So we actually ended up gaining a little bit of money through the deals with the tractors, so that was alright. So field 10, yeah, I think that's a better idea. I think we're going to save our big field for corn so that we can do some forage, and I think we'll do our relatively squarish field there, field 11. I think we'll do up with potatoes. And then this guy here, I think we are going to find an entrance. There it is. Beautiful. Alright. Get our seeder in. Get her unfolded. Perfect. Okay, so I was actually originally thinking of going with the horse, the one that will fertilize at the same point, but then I remember we'd also have the composting mod on here. So I thought instead we would go with this guy. A little bit smaller, but still a more than decent enough machine for our current needs. And So that we go with this one and then use compost for fertilizer. Seemed to just make a little more sense to me. Alright, now let's get her turned on. And get a headland done. There we go. Oop, sounds like the neighbor's kitty's in eating my kitty's food again. Goodness. I don't know if my neighbor's just not feeding his kitty or what, but it spends more time over here eating out of my cat food dish than it does over there, let me tell you. And I don't mind, because I worry if it's going hungry. Because usually, you know, cats aren't like that. They're not terribly comfortable, especially on another cat's territory. Okay. Good thing I'm putting headrooms, I'll tell you, that would have moofed up the hired worker something fierce. So, let's get her back here. And drop her back down. Nice. Another very creative shape on this field. Which I don't mind. I really don't. Because generally we can get these done up reasonably quickly. They're not huge fields, and we've got decent sized equipment, so let's say our only get her around the corner. I wonder if she's just slipping a bit on that corner. Maybe I need to engage the four-wheel drive. Now we'll see if she seems to have as much problem accelerating back out of the corner. Because yeah, I was staying on the gas, but as soon as it had to drag it around a corner, boy oh boy, we were getting some kind of slip. Yeah, that's better. So that's what it was, is it's just physically having time with the, or physically having a hard time with the size of the load. So not bad. And close this one off. Zunk. So yeah, I will have a link for this particular tractor, providing once I close out I don't find any severe sort of errors or anything. Let's put it that way, then I will certainly supply a link. So by next episode, because like I say, I'll have a look at the log file after we're done this one, and if everything looks good, then yeah, I'll throw a link up, because I do really like it. It is a nice tractor. Of course, you don't get much better a view than you do out of the other Mercedes, but well, maybe you do a little bit, I don't know. I think the biggest issue wasn't the fact that the way it was built. I think maybe the camera angle was just a hair too far forward. So that is a pretty tight corner, so I think we're just going to cheat it and start about there. Whoops, almost messed myself up on that one. Just get a little bit of a headland going, and then I'll see if I can't get them to go back and forth. I've noticed that the one thing with auto tractor, it seems to almost defeat the hired worker. You know what I mean? Like if you just simply go to the end of a field and hit H for a hired worker, he still reacts like it's more of an auto tractor thing. Alright. Now, I'd like to get one more. Oh boy, look at that. I'm at full crank and it just won't turn this thing. I wonder maybe if we're a little over geared here as far as the seeder compared to the tractor. We really shouldn't be though. Yeah, that didn't gain me a whole bunch, did it? Let's drop her down. Did I get it? Oh, I did. Yay. There we go. That should put at least enough of a band on each end to make some use of this. cool. So, if we hit hired worker, and see the auto tractor thing kicks on, you see the little flash and all that. So now, I don't know if he'll just go back and forth or if he's going to try and follow some auto pattern tractor. Yeah, he's definitely got it on. And we can see that, there we go. And up and down, sure, auto tractor. Well, let's see how he does, shall we? Like I said, I wasn't really very pleased. He just seemed to start doing weird things when he got to the end. Like, he'd drive off at some strange angle and then back up at some even stranger angle and then sort of re-attack what he'd started. Not nearly as smooth as what the harvester was doing. But then I guess the harvester was also based on, yeah, what the snout was doing. You're stuck already, aren't you? Yep. As opposed, yep, to what the rest of the machine was doing. I can see how this might be a little bit of a odd bit to try and get through. So, let's drop that. Make sure this is turned on. There we go. Raise it back up. And a little more. Okay. Now, whoops. Maybe what we want. Let's try the round around the thing. Shall we? Let's try going roundity, roundity, roundity. We're going to want to go this way. How's that? Let's see how this works. Yeah, I say, I don't know. Auto tractor doesn't seem to be quite as smooth functioning a monkey as the auto combine, which is unfortunately because I really kind of get to like that auto combine. I think that's an awesome little program, or script I guess would be a better term. So are you going to be able to do this then? And yeah, I know we seem to have our width a little less, but it's pretty close. I think it was, you know, a difference of a half a meter or something. Yeah, see, here's what I don't understand. Okay, and rather than back up, he finds some... I mean, it's going to take forever, the way that he does it. I mean, holy... Dude, you've driven like over half the field. And I still don't think you're going to be doing this, right, are you? No? Well, apparently he thinks he's okay. That's just bloody awful, I'm thinking. Wow. I mean, what a waste that was. Holy smokes, what did he do? Like a 2-foot strip for most of it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm done with that. I am done with that. Wow, what a waste of time. If there's something I need to set up differently that you guys know of or whatever, let me know. Because, like I say, that's a total waste of time. I mean, it's going to take him hours to do this field. And it's not likely it's even going to be done right by the way he was looking. So, let's get this done, and then I think I'm just going to go back and forth and finish this off manually. So there we go. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be our best bet. I might even take Auto Tractor out, because so far it really hasn't done anything for me. So I was hoping it would work just like Auto Combine. You know, so that tasks like this I could actually assign a worker. But that doesn't appear to be the case. As I said, I think he'd do better just in normal hired worker back and forth mode than he is doing with this. So we'll get these three fields, pickled peppers. We'll get these three fields all seeded up with their various goodies, and then I will time shift to the next morning, because it's almost 9 o'clock, which means we've pretty much burnt off our daylight, and it's very soon going to be far too dark to work. So I'm hoping I'll get most of this done before it does get too dark. Almost like a real-life farming problem, eh? Almost. I'm also a little anxious to see how the map runs, if lights and such start turning on here, there, and everywhere, because that's can generally be a little bit of a bone of contention on some maps. They run happy during the day, and then you flick a couple of lights on at the barn in the middle of the night, and yeah. For every light you turn on, your frames drop by 10. Or again, it could just be because it has a cheesy video card. But there we go. So yeah, this isn't unfortunately the most exciting episode, but this is what we got to do to get ready here. Like I said, I've still got straw to pull off some of those other fields, so those particular demands are not yet done. I'd also like to drag our harvester up to a couple more fields, because I do believe, do we not have a field that's here we go. Oh, I guess we don't. That's the only things. Oh, look, this is great. Our canola is showing as being here. Okay, no. I'd thought that we actually had a field or two of sunflowers, but all we had was the barley, and we have them all done. Okay, so, carry on. Oh, so they are all done. Okay. Well, maybe we'll, what are we doing? 42K. I'll see how we do on the sale of the rest of the straw, and we do still have 100,000 liter of barley. I suppose we could sell if we had to, but I'll see how we do on the rest of the straw sales. I'm going to drop one more probably into the compost plant, which we don't get paid for, but the rest of it we're going to sell off, and if we get enough, I mean, we've got field 39 right across the river. That's not too far away. What else have we got here? We now own 10 and 9. I wonder, maybe field 8 or field, what is that, field 12, I believe? Field 12 might be interesting. That might be a good field to try some sunflower. That's what I'm thinking. So, we'll have to see how that goes, but I will do that. As I say, I'm going to take care of the rest of the straw at some point. And, well, thanks, guys, for all of your support on this series. You know, I still am up in the air. If you want to see us, you know, head on to something else or do a different map, or if you like this map. I mean, I like the map. Getting around's a bit of an issue on occasion, but other than that, I really do like the map. So let me know where we go from there. As you can see, I am changing up some of the mods, so yeah, kind of making it like we're going to stay here. So I'll finish seeding these fields. I will finish gathering our straw and bales, etc. I guess the bales might sell really well too, so we'll see how that goes. There's going to be at least a couple of trailers full. And then if we have enough, we'll pick up a field. Okay, lights came on. I didn't even notice. We'll pick up field 12, add that to our portfolio, as it were. In fact, I think I have Bank of Hagenstab loaded. I suppose we could sell the big fields up the road that we don't use. I think that's one of the functions of it. But anyway, we'll look into that next time around, guys. Until then, again, thanks for your support. Feel free to hit that like button if you like the series. It does help me out a whole bunch. Sharing, favoriting, all that YouTube-y stuff, that's awesome as well. But most importantly, take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 15. Working and slaving here on the brass chicken, was it? Bronze turkey? Oh, Iron Horse, that was it. The Iron Horse Farm. Till next time, ciao for now.